and elite wide receivers, and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Cowboys about to kick it away and get this season started. And he's going to bring this one out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Off the play fake on first down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Let's go. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're going to ride this running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
The Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Oh, they're after him. Gets it out fast. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma State. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it's...
Breaks into the open. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So Then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason.
Just keeps moving. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Oh, he's got a chance. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lets it fly. Got it. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And he'll be stopped. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
And you got to get locked into the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Now on the move. They get him on the ground in the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded to understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of the game.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. New Mexico State is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in Las Cruces, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Tulane. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Tight end now in motion. They'll try the run. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick release on the RPO. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Takes the handoff. It's Sutton. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Talk a little bit about Oklahoma State. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
And he's just kind of proven that he's difficult to defend. I mean, I'm playing defense, and we've seen him have success throwing the ball through the air. But now, nice job dropping back, trying to force the ball down the field, but does a really smart thing. Just kind of tucks it, takes off, and gets the first down. This guy's showing you a little bit of everything today.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Roach. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. You better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Caught over the middle. It's Sutton. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They just keep firing. Here's a heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
He makes a catch. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth-quarter game. Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
They'll run the option. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
And how about it? They change up the option look, run the option, but the receiver is the pitch man. And when he gets it, he does what he does best. Turn the afterburners on and takes it to the house.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes a connection. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He'll throw it. Makes the grab. At midfield, he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love when you sell the run like that quarterback did right there. Stuck it in the belly of the running back, pulls it out, runs the play action. Great job of confusing the defense a little bit.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
DB's right up on the receivers. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. The throw to the outside is complete. He's loose. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Got his man. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And he's got it inside the 20. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll throw it from the red zone. He wants it all. Touchdown, Cowboys! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Trying to get the edge on the toss. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to...
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Quickly to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down that helped them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Reads and fires complete. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Finding an escape route. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
The Rebels trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Going for the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And it's a really nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator because you just had an explosive run getting you down close to the goal line. I think everybody on defense was expecting them to just turn around and hand it off again. Not the case. Now you go pass. Really nice catching the defense off guard, and they get the touchdown. Bang, bang, 2 plays, 6 points on the board.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. The toss to the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. The These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Going to swing it on second down. He'll pull it down and run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Roach. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Leaves it with the back. Fights off a defender. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on second down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Kirk got enough space. Pistols firing. Touchdown Cowboys. And that one will give them the lead. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Rebels in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Oakland. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. The sure hands, it's Bobo. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. You can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
Got it behind the line. It's Pierce. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe...
Touchdown, Rebels! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. New Mexico State is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in Las Cruces, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Tulane. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Running back searching for a hole. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He might want another play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practiced, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, this defense is still playing so hard here late in the game in the 4th quarter. Offense taking a shot into the end zone. Defender in incredible position, and he's able to knock that one away incomplete.
And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. In front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Finds his back in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
And he's got it inside the 35. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Decisions, decisions, decisions. If you're the quarterback right now, that's the most important thing. You cannot put the football in harm's way. Tie football game late, but with these timeouts in your back pocket, you've got an opportunity to drive the field and win this thing. You just cannot throw the ball to the other team.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Caught near the sticks. It's Pierce. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
I love the aggressive nature offensively there. It's 4th down, and you're going to try and go for it. And you have so much confidence in your quarterback to be able to make that play, come up with a good throw, keep the drive alive.
Timeout called by the defense, and 15 seconds to go in this one.
Well, and they're running the football over to the right-hand side, and obviously that's where the kicker wants this thing. He told his head coach, get me on the right hash. I can draw this thing on the kick. It's the angle I want to go and win this game.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They move on top here in the 4th.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for them.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He made the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Wants to throw on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Hits him in stride at the 10. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And this is the chance for this offense. A first and goal, fourth quarter, trying to tie the game up. He's looking to throw. Forced out of the pocket. Lets it go to the end zone. Last chance, and he's got it. He's got it for the touchdown. And they can send it to overtime with the kick. Or do they dare try to win it here?
Man, you did the hard part. What a drive, putting points together, getting 6. Now, what are you going to do? Decision time. Do you want to go for the win right now, go for the 2-point conversion, or kick this thing and go into overtime with seconds running down the clock?
And now they've decided to go for 2. A gutsy call, and the game likely to be decided right here. Wants to go up top. He makes the grab. The 2-point try is good, and they take the lead. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the play.
Launch site.
That Monarch gave up more than its battery, so I could stay here. Amateur hour is over. Time for the big leagues.
You get the win if your heart's in the right place.
This is your champion.
Next ring's falling. No worries. I can be fast.
Heads up. Ring's closing in 1.
My weapons in hand, ready to die.
Sniper stock here. Level 2. Help keep your target focused.
Ring is far and closes in. Extended heavy mag here. Level 2.
Extended supply bin here.
Nice. Weapons looking fine.
Some extra munitions here.
Hit on cargo bot.
First blood.
The battle happens quick. Be ready.
Evo harvesters are now available.
Let's go this way. Rings moving. Let's explore this way.
Attention.
Care package incoming. Y'all earned it. Just watch your backs. Sniper, cancel that. Extended light magazine here. Level 2. Ammo up. Cracked an enemy shield. Taking fire. Down to target. Company people.
Just like me. Recharging my shields. 1 second.
Dogs coming to you. Enemy over there.
Shields of recharge.
Reload.
It's a bad idea to keep going with my health like this. Need a heal.
Ring ain't close. Oscar Mike, ladies.
Health is low. I should heal up, just in case.
Ring ain't far. Out of one.
I'm healing up.
Let's go! I leveled up! Thank you.
Conduit's got a brand new upgrade. Hear all about it on my podcast.
Not too far from ring. Got that.
There's extra supplies here.
Dodge. Ring's moving. Enemy over there. Putting lead down range. He's lead. On the smoke. Cracked in it. Spotted. Double timing it. Give my shield a recharge.
I'm fucking taking fire.
One second. Using my Phoenix.
Let's regroup here.
This team will be landing at Epicenter.
I'll just keep on living.
This is your champion.
Move it or die.
Let's move here.
Countdown.
The map says not all. My weapon is enhanced. Neat.
Got extra supplies here. If you're into that sort of thing. Need the light mag? Optics here. Close range.
Calling dibs.
Attention.
Take the
Evo
extra if you can.
harvesters are online. Progress.
My weapon is cooler now because it's enhanced. Here I go.
Weapons fully enhanced. Nothing stopping Salvo's middle finger now. Keep on harvester here.
Package. Thanks.
I got a level? Cool. I hope Rampart makes the
Level
upgrades.
2. Being shot at.
Chosen an upgrade.
Wrecking ball's going wild. Gives a stick. Recharge the field. Bad guy there. Hunted an enemy. Far mean.
I am taking fire, friends. Giving my shields a recharge.
landing at Thermal Station.
Sharp as a knife. Killing keeps you full of life.
Hi everyone! Mustafa!
I got your back. Now let me tell you.
This is your champion.
I swung to this position. Funny and true.
Round one, beginning ring countdown.
Nothing stopping salvos.
Next ring's far. Wow, really far. No worries, I can be fast.
Listen up, the ring is closing in 1 minute.
Got extra supplies here.
Evo harvesters are now available.
Big! I leveled up!
Got enough for an upgrade to go with it?
Got enough?
Attention. First blood.
We're outside of the ring and it's moving.
First blood. Good thing it's not us.
Messed up that cargo box. Got a vault key, cuzzies. Go in here. Laser sight here. Level 3.
Care package being delivered.
Me huddle. Care package dropping by for dinner.
My weapons in hands and ready to dance.
Oh, now my weapon's in hand, just like me.
Barrel stabilizer here. Level 3.
Dibs. Everyone's got favorites, and that's mine.
Arm up, cuzzies. Got some goodies for ya.
Champion infantry.
There's a new champion. Feed says the last one got uncrowned.
Sniper stock here. Level 1.
Quit pissing around. Move here.
to die. Level 3.
My weapon's enhanced. Take the upgrade where you can.
Shield battery here.
Spotted an enemy. There.
Opening fire. Reloaded.
Downed an enemy.
Drills ripping through.
Move here. Here we go. Jammer time.
Enemy taken out. This box here. Replicator on its way down. Here, take that. Shield 60 up. Extra supplies. Firepower is near the trigger. Rings nearby. 1 minute 10 kills. Faster near that trigger.
All right, hard cases. We're right by the ring. Got 45.
Not far from the ring. Have a
Hard. Peggy's and Sid's. Let's go.
Hostile spotted. Hostile spotted. Enemy spotted.
We're already inside the next ring. Good strategizing.
Care package on its way. Sweet ass. Got an enemy. Chucking a frag.
Kill leader. Wonder what the play was.
Let's go that way.
Enemy here.
highlights from my drill. Excuse me. Charging my shields, cuzzies.
Barrel stabilizer here. Level 2. Reduces recoil.
Backpack here. Level 2. Recharge my stick. Hey, yo, you follow them now, alright?
Half the squads are left. Let's kill them before they die. Reloading. Here's a sec, recharging my shields.
Ramped up.
Here, go.
Say what? We're all inside this thing. Looks like a care package is coming in. Big things in that.
Extended energy mag here. Level 3.
Firepower is key. Shield battery. Lockdown shield here. Shield battery here.
Cuzzies, got some goodies for ya. There's an ant here. He's got it. Down.
I gotcha. Got
Here's a
an
sec,
extended energy
recharging my
mag
shields.
here. Go here.
Go here.
Replicators coming in. Rings there, closing in 60. Plenty of time for mischief.
Enemy here.
It's shooting at me. Give us sec, recharging my shield. Alright, hard cases. We're right by the ring. Got 45.
Target over there. 30 seconds. Rings close. Enemy spotted. Outside over there.
There's a new kill leader. That's a target on their back.
Hit a dig. Rings there and closing at 10.
Very good. We finish off the whole squad.
Hit next. Hit it.
B2020 here. We'll be toasted by the ring if we don't move.
Stood down at egg. Drilling and drilling. Yelling up. Getting a bit of high water.
Ring closing.
Yeah, nah. I'm at max level, cuz.
Quick exit. 45 seconds until ring close, mga kapatid. I think we should go here.
Balance know the drill. There's a sick recharging shield. Enemy here.
Just giving my shields a recharge.
Stacks. Introducing your champion.
Come on now. Bring it. AJ Shea will be waiting for you down there.
Ring close in 1 minute. Run and slide.
The ring is quite far. There is not much time left.
Evo harvesters are now available.
Take the upgrade where you can.
Attention. Delivery.
Arc Star here. Optics here. Mid-range.
Incoming care package. I love loot.
I need it. Evac tower here. You wanna fly? Sniper stock here. Level 2.
My weapon is in hand.
First blood.
Someone got first blood. And that someone was not me.
Backpack here. Level 2.
I think we should move that way.
Now my weapon's enhanced. Just like me.
Hostile over there.
Knockdown shield here. Level 2.
replicator on its way.
Cracked an enemy shield. Receiving damage.
Reloading.
The ring isn't very close. 45 seconds.
Enemy close.
Big up to us. That was the last one in the squad. Recharging my shield.
I'm going to loot here.
Care package on its way.
Hostile spotted.
I killed an opponent.
Good job. Enemy spotted. Taking fire. Recharging shield. Landed near me.
Last one down and a boom boom.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Replicator coming down. Enemy here.
Zip line. The enemies are shooting at me. Recharging shields. Hostile over there. Cracked an enemy shield.
I'm keeping lookout here.
Reloading.
Reloaded.
Let's go over there.
Watch out, competitor is close.
Shotgun ammo here. Forget that. Shotgun ammo here. Now romp with me.
You are the Apex Champions.
The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. He'll bring it out. It's Merritt. He's got a lot of confidence to bring that ball out of the end zone, but it didn't work out this time, out of bounds at the 16. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Caught near the sticks. It's Bond. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They'll run it. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Catches it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, NC State. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick 6.
And the extra point was good. They were getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Merritt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got it out. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Texas A&M packed a wallop today, and in many ways it felt like it packed the 12th man with a 2. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead it felt like a walk through the park in College Station. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
That's caught. It's Hilton. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. This start not exactly what they had in mind. Punt, turnover, and now they have it back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. Lost the fire on 2nd down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, and you've already seen him make a critical mistake earlier in the ball game, and you're going to make more of them if you don't make your feet a priority. Just pause for a second. Steady those feet, get them quiet. Now I can make a more accurate throw.
Off-play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in 4th down again. Great job there. Pass defense, 3rd down. This defense now starting to put it together.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, going to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
They're going to run it. There he goes. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? He has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power. The power reminds me of an old great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree. Arguably one of the most gifted runners college football has ever seen. A guy that didn't quite pan out at the NFL level because of injuries. This dude has it in him, though. I'm sure he's reminding a lot of people in the stadium right now of good old Marcus Dupree.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. This quarterback part of their running game. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs. So it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. But moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Gives it on the option. Runs through a tackle. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
The give is to Smith. Makes a man miss. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wilson will throw. With the catch, it's Hilton. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Bringing the heat. Good quickness to grab it off the balance. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill, DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce, and you see so many big plays made, but it was the opposite. It goes right to the wide receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man, that's frustrating for a defense.
NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. Throws for the tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Handoff from the gun. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. This crowd knows when to bring it. Wilson to pass. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but
converts on 4th down, still going. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the 4th down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
He's got the back in the middle. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Fires to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on...
Breaks into the open. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Sooners!
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Coastal Carolina is getting dominated today. And friends, the folks in Conway deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 15 to Southern Miss. Anything can happen down the stretch here in the Sun Belt. It's why we're here to keep you posted, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. With the catch, it's Washington. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
They're going to run it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Scanning the field, it's Lindsey. They're working that left side. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, and goes and gets a 1st down.
NC State with the 1st and 10 here. They'll go to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 1st downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Catch in the middle, it's Hilton. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, North Carolina State! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
coming out with it, it's Merritt. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these...
Oh, he's got some space. They got this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
I'll tell you what, dude, in today's football, I'm not starting a team without a guy that can do that at the quarterback spot. You see it. He hits the gas, pulls it down quickly, and just goes. Whether he's reading something, whether he's throwing, he is always a threat to run the football. He completely changes the way you play defense.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
It's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs.
And it's caught inside the 25. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, man, I mean, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field, nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him. Just got to make the catch.
Off the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stops. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Trying to impose their will with the run. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Makes the catch. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Now, you might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Quarterback moving. Looking for his man in the middle. Touchdown, Wolfpack! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the first half, when you got to have an execution. It's got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Merritt. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. One more snap coming before halftime. Toss to the outside. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Sooners will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. It'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Quickly complete. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Right down the middle. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice game. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up.
Grabs it inside the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Northwestern is running away with this one behind an offense that's firing on all cylinders. They're up by 21 over Akron. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He'll take it himself. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Looking for a man. It's Sims. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, NC State. And they turn it into a defensive offensive score. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll bring it out. It's Merritt. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game.
Makes the catch down the right side. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Back to throw, it's Sims. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
Catch is made at the 15. They'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Defense might bring the house here. Looking to throw on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. Rolling right and going deep. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Sooner fans booming, a cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Washington. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown! a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working.
Turning it on! They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Gonna sling it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Little. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards in with it.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
And that's a really good play. That's a bomb. That's thrown way down the field. A lot of time for me to do what? Get a little bit handsy, get my hands, force a PI. Stayed calm, did a nice job staying the course, got his hand on the football for the deflection.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Let's go. Calls his own number. It's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Looking for a man. It's Sims. They'll run the screen. There he goes. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they forced that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
This should be the last play of the quarter. looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Sends it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later. And
it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, there's no quitting this defense. I'll give them that. Obviously, they're trailing here late in the game. It seems like the opponent's going to win, but still, they've got guys out there playing the way they're coached to play. They're playing with outstanding effort, trying to make plays to claw their team back in the game.
Yeah, nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Rushes on him. Going for it all. Touchdown Sooners! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. It takes advantage of great field position.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Fires to the big fella. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that was a big-time stop defensively. Being physical, creating a negative play on that last run. Now you're setting up 3rd down. This is the critical time. You've got to find a way to get off the field. You're trailing late in the game. Give it back to your offense to go see if they can score.
They were counting on making a few yards after the catch on 3rd down. Instead, they're staring at 4th.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times you trust your guy. You throw it to him and you say, I can make somebody miss or lower my shoulder and get to the sticks. The defense had none of that. Nice job tackling. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Looks as if NC State has a 1st down.
And how about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. 4th down, needed conversion. You're wanting to salt this clock away. You want this game to end with you guys possessing the football. Big 4th down conversion.
North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Fires to the right. Got his man all by himself. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Once he got some room, it was over. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get this quarterback down.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Finds his man. It's Jordan.
That last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive started with a positive play, and they found that on that last one.
Uncorks it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Pressure coming. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And the sense of urgency has got to go up now for the defense, right? You just failed on 4th down. You're trailing just under 3 minutes to go. What can the defense do? Can you create a turnover? Can you at least get a quick 3?
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and beating the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. UNLV looks like the best show on the Vegas Strip right now. What a dazzling offensive showcase. They're up by 19 over Utah State. The moment something changes in this Mountain West fight, you will hear about it here. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Back to pass, it's Sims. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Lining up to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop it back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Making side adjustments here. To the air on first down. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And this is a tough spot for QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart, because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk, let your guys make some plays, because they are definitely playing the depot.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
To throw, it's Sims. Catch in the middle, it's Bond. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. And the Sooners will try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and 4. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. The Sooners will have it first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, it's been that kind of day here tonight. They just have not been able to find a rhythm and establish that throwing the football. Part of it has been wide receivers and quarterbacks not being on the same page, but you got to give this defense credit, too. Just like that last play, they have been getting after.
And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40, at the 20, and he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Wolfpack. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. Guess they wanted to make sure they rubbed a little salt in the wound here down the stretch.
Man, it's your job to stop it. Keep playing football. I like it when the offense keeps the foot on the accelerator. It's your job. If you don't like it defensively,
Big Mod.
Black holes didn't help.
Oi, Bam, are you watching? This one's for you.
Introducing your champion.
Secrets?
Off the mic. Unspotted. Heads up. Rings close. Cracked an enemy. I'm out of light ammo.
Put the bloody in bloody hell.
Down to time. Give my shields a recharge.
Ring closes in 45 seconds. So no time to debate gun attachments.
We're down. Need a minute. Contact. On my marker. Take these off, folks. Enemies here. On. We're down one. Got our pals banner.
Attention.
We should go this way.
Barrel stabilizer here.
This team will be landing at launch site.
Rinse, repeat. It's that simple.
It might be hurting me, but who could stay mad at me?
Introducing your champion.
Check yourself or wreck yourself.
Ring close in 1 minute.
Confirmed hit on cargo bot. Quite the shot. Rings near, darlings. We've got a whole 45 seconds of free time. Weapon enhanced. Ain't that pretty? 3-0. Pretty close. Got extra supplies.
There's an
here?
amp here.
A
Power
prepared soldier
booster.
is a living soldier.
The ring is near, but it closes in 10. Anise.
Evo harvesters are now available.
Ring's moving. Hustle up.
First blood.
Oh, first blood. I thought a blood sport would be so bloody.
My weapon's enhanced. Take the upgrade where you can.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Care package. Dropping from low orbit. Optics here. Cancel that.
Optics here. Close range. Optics here.
Oh, quite
Close.
fond of this
Optics here.
weapon.
Close range.
Especially now it's enhanced. Dibs, dear. There's a jump tower over there. Let's go that way. Awesome. Enemy in sight.
I got a level. Cool. I hope Rampart makes the upgrades. Chosen an upgrade.
Hostile spotted. Fire! Spotted. Double timing it. Give my shield a recharge. Heavy away.
Ding them up. Grenade.
Lava fissure.
Sacrifice for what's worth it.
Check. Scanners? Check. Devastating field traps? Oh, very check.
Introducing your champion.
Try not to blink. He may miss me.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
The ring is close, and there's a hole. Let's go see what's up over there.
Rings up to 45.
We're near the ring, but only 30 seconds left to get inside. This weapon is somehow even more beautiful than before.
The ring is near, but it closes in 10. Please.
Attention. Evo harvesters are online.
Let's go see what's up over there.
Nice. Weapon's looking fine.
Hey, the opponent there. Boom. Tracker set. Target scanned and tracked. Let's scout this area. Hey, they're
I
shooting at
broke
me.
enemy shield. They got me. I'm down.
I'm recharging my shields. Enemy tracked. Oh, getting shot.
Risks to be champ. Be like me. A maverick. Let's relocate there.
It's okay. I don't think anyone saw. Exactly where I shot you. Let's scout this.
Healing. Watch my back. Hostile spotted.
This is the jump tower. Oh, I mean, oh, yeah.
Hostile over there. Reloading.
towards this spot.
This team will be landing at Climatizer.
If you're there to watch it crumble.
Don't worry, the sun will rise on all of us, I think.
Avoid death as closely as possible.
This is your champion.
Run fast, hit fast, win fast.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 2.
1 minute and a far range. This will be fun.
My weapon is now enhanced.
Right. There. Ring spot closing 45. We go now, or I leave you behind.
Attention, Evo harvesters are online.
We're all outside of the ring.
Got my weapon in hand. Danger.
Now my weapon's in hand. Just like me.
First blood.
Care package coming down. Helpful if you need gear or a top-up.
Care package over there. Care package over there. Let's make a mess over there.
Attention.
There's extra supplies here.
Has been eliminated.
The champion was weighed and found wanting.
Optics here. Close range. tech here. Level 2. You're only as good as your gear. And skill.
Laying down the gate.
Inspect your map.
I love it. Better get an upgrade. Got an upgrade. Eto na.
Should go there. I go though. What? Let's move there. Having fun yet? What? Let's move there.
Using this geyser. I suggest we analyze those grounds.
Let's make a mess over there. Next ring is far. Find me like ya.
G7 Scout here.
Jump caliber. Don't fly off the cliff now.
Got a new upgrade. Our rivals won't rival this.
Firing on that cargo bot.
Recharging shields. Don't worry about me.
Subject spotted. Getting shot at. Firing.
Reloading.
Incapacitated.
60 seconds.
if we don't get inside.
Care package coming down. Your target over here.
Let's go here. I grabbed their teammate's banner. We'll see them soon.
Round 3. Beginning ring countdown.
Recharging my shield. 10 seconds to get to the next ring. I'm close. Recharging my shields.